clear pouring top coat. A little test on whether it is me making it yellow or if it's the product. We're gonna find out for sure. We're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery today. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back. I have been experiencing some issues with it though, and I put the top coat on it. Look how yellowed it is. It's awful. I was so heartbroken. It literally ruined this piece. First thing that you're going to want to do when you finish your acrylic pours is take some baby wipes after it's good and dry, and I would give it a few days at least, not just 24 hours, because you will end up picking up some on the baby wipe. You're going to want to use a baby wipe to go over this and get all the dimethicone off of there, because the dimethicone will react with your finish coat and make kind of like a little oil spot where the finish won't adhere. So it kind of, it's like make a little divot, a little dry spot you'll have where the finish will not come together. So that being said, that is your number one step after your acrylic pours, is to clean with baby wipes. As you can see, I just have here a couple of little masonite panels, and we're just going to use paint right straight out of the bottle. No fancy mixing of any Floetrol or anything, just as if I was pretty much priming it, which actually when I do prime I do use a little bit of Floetrol, but yeah, seriously, I am just gonna glob some paint onto these boards. Some I just picked up, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some white paint on this board. And I might even do 2 coats just to be on the safe side, to make sure it's like not the board that's bleeding through or something. But if you have been watching since the beginning of this video, you'll know that I am in the process of testing out this product here that we have used in the past with no problems. Up until recently, we I don't know, maybe just didn't have very many projects with a lot of white in them, but if you remember the abstract eye that I did, that had a lot of yellow in it, and I first noticed some yellowing after I put on the finish with that piece, and I thought, oh well, you know, it's probably just the yellow paint. There's a lot of yellow in this piece. It's probably just the yellow paint. So before I go any further to continue on with our summer series of how to finish your acrylic pours, I figured we better work this problem out. I can't be advising you to put this on as a finish coat if it's going to yellow on you. Now, we have used other things in the past. Varathane is my favorite. So I'll come back in when these are all dry. We'll get some of this poured on them, and then we are going to torch one to get the air bubbles out, and we're going to just let the other one set. And I know it seems kind of weird to just go ahead and pour top coat right on the white finish, but these will end up being the back of something else in the future. I really just wanted to test this stuff out and find out where the yellow is coming from. So bear with us while we wait for these to dry. We'll get this applied. I'll bring you back in when I'm doing this so you can see how we do apply it. And then we'll just, the test will commence. We will torch one, we won't torch one, we'll let them dry and take a look in the morning and see what they look like. This seems to all happen kind of pretty magically overnight in a bad way. So we're going to get to the bottom of this mystery and find out where our yellowing is coming from. We are continuing the test of our clear pouring top coat, and I have my whiteboards here and they are dry. And yes, we are going to just go ahead and pour this directly onto the whiteboard. I know it seems a little silly, but this is what we need to do in order to test this stuff and see why I am experiencing some yellowing my guess is this may be the culprit right here, the torch. Yeah, so I'm just spreading this around, and it says it's kind of self-leveling. It says to let it dry at a 45-degree angle, which I thought was a little odd, but I imagine that's so there is no puddling, which makes sense. We want it to run into a nice smooth layer off the board. I'm just making sure I'm getting all my edges nice and saturated. So I'm going to just go ahead and move this one totally away from any flame. I'm just going to go over this one. You see I don't have it a huge flame. I'm going to turn it down quite low, and I'm just going to go over it real quick, kind of like I normally would. Getting out any air bubbles that I think might be trapped in there, and this is where I think my yellowing is coming from. It's either too much time with flame or just any amount of flame at all. So there we go. Side by side, this is what we are testing. We are testing with and without flame on white to see if any yellowing occurs on the one that I just torched. Hi again, guys. So here we are at the end of our little test of this particular product that we have endorsed in the past. This clear pouring top coat, which says it's non-yellowing, and I am here to tell you that the test failed on both counts. Both boards yellowed. This one, the one that I torched more so, if you can see that, than this one, but they both yellowed. So that concludes the test of this product. We are no longer going to endorse this product. You can see real good and close. Alright, so we're going back to this new version of our old standard. I've worked with Varathane in the past. I have not had any experience with it yellowing. We will probably do a test on this as well. So you might want to tune in next week to see where we go with this. But I will probably test this one out on a couple of whiteboards too, and then we will get back to you with the results, because we are in search of the product that's going to give us a clear finish, and this obviously is not it. We can't use this anymore. I can't endorse this anymore if it's going to yellow, and I'm so disappointed because I was so happy with this find. We will test this, look for that next week, and if we are going to be very diligent and keep our pieces clean and white, we will probably be using an epoxy resin finish for most of our pieces from here on out, because this is just not acceptable. Not acceptable, and we're not going to ruin more pieces, and we don't want you ruining more pieces. So I do apologize. I do apologize if you have purchased this product on our endorsement. Goes to show you what noobs we are. We will be a little more careful in what products we endorse and make sure that we have thoroughly tested them first before we come to you with any kind of an endorsement. So, of why this product is not compatible or yellowing. You know, if you have any ideas, comment in the section below. If you like this kind of content, stick with us through the summer, because we're going to be doing way more of these short little clips on endorsing products, tips, tricks, how to get your pieces finished and ready for market. That's where we're trying to go with these acrylic pours over the summer, because we just have way too many of them laying around. So we want to get them up on the walls, ready for sale, and I'm sure you probably have a few that you want to get up there too. So please be patient with us as we go through these little clips and try to find the products that are going to work for you and me. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again next week. Have a good one.